The Millennium Gate, Archangel Samuel, the Terracotta Army, Hurricane of Energy. The day is now 36 hours and starts and ends at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. in an alternating fashion. At the time of this post 5:55 evening gate, on the 3D date 60/2020, the following 3 a.m. will start this new day. Simply follow this parallel around the globe until it hits your local time at 3. If you are cognizant that a new day has begun, it is customary to send love and kindness to someone. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity O7A8 Infinity Infinity TA7 TA8A9 Infinity Infinity I4G4G4G4G4G4 Infinity Infinity B1TT Infinity. Please visit us at archangeliccalendar.com where there is more information and today's new moon puja. And please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Gaia is back in the fire setting and has caught up with a very busy violet flame, but she is still toggling between the elements of water and fire. The events of the metaphysical ebb and flow have certainly indicated that we have gone through some profound changes, but we can assure you that this is not even a fraction of what is to come. There are clear messages in the calendar today as the day's date reads more like a download code than the date at the moment. As you gaze upon each section, you clearly feel the different messages coming in from the higher dimensions. In brief 3D news. Other organizations not known to be involved in current events are going to use the coronavirus second wave of propaganda to release biological weapons, but it won't work. The EMF, cyber, and other attacks planned by Organized Darkness's favorite governmental organization will fall extremely well short of success. On our 5D timeline, we must let go, we must leave behind all of our old ways if we wish to fully emerge in a 5D experience. We must let go with both arms, hands, and heart to what was. This world was never meant to be this way, it is changing very rapidly and thus we cannot cling on to anything that we thought we knew. As a physical planet, we have just passed the Millennium Gate, and this is the official gateway to the new Earth. In our daily lives, this will be more of a subconscious truth than a conscious one. There is no telling when we had actually passed through this gate, we just know that it has just now manifested into our current reality. This does coincide with the well-known theory that the new millennium starts today, instead of the many times it was said to have passed before. Although, this like everything else is subject to timeline quantum weirdness and can change without notice. In direct consequence to the realization of the Millennium Gate, the new day has risen, and our central sun is reborn. This is another way of saying that the engineering of our central sun is complete with all the bells and whistles a species of our upgraded levels deserve. This was administered by the Anunnaki and it gives rest to the mystery as to what they were doing working so diligently around the sun. Archangel Samuel is a wonderful archangel who can get highly sensitive things done at a very rapid rate. He is very reliable, accurate, and diligent as well, especially with matters that really matter to you. If you want a new car, this is not the archangel to ask. If you need food for your well-being, this would be the angel to call upon. In other words, do not ask him for trivial things and he works best when things seem the most hopeless. The world of fantasy has officially invaded our reality, and it is going to get more and more amazing each and every day. This goes along with a stunning sky, and an energetic showcase of an upgrade nicknamed the 4:15 upgrade, which we do not know much about besides the fact that it is a very positive addition to our lives. This also means that our ascension symptoms will be shifting along with these new incoming energies, and while we are on the subject of magical things, the dust cloud that is making its way across the Atlantic Ocean is directed by Archangel Elion, so do not be alarmed. We have caused a hurricane of energy the likes of which have never before been seen. This was laughingly relayed to us by the Arcturians, who said that our status is extremely impressive and the momentum that we are creating cannot be stopped. They relayed their love and a wonderful vote of confidence for our legions. They have also invited anyone reading this to reach out to them in love and friendship. Today's tools. Tools will be active until the next post. Use the legend below to help you decipher how to best use today's weapons. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. It will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use, aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm to you, beyond space and time. We have gone through great changes and thus the weapon-based tools indicated below can be inserted into the ground to call forth downloads. Active, passive and aggressive. The violet flame team has turned purple and is still in the optimal setting of 9. This means that we are burning off something very dense. The violet flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Ansil, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uf, Archangel Gzrael, Archangel Tatrasil, Archangel Agla, Archangel Harahiel, Archangel Ashma, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Abraxos, Archangel Harahiel, Archangel Nuril, Archangel Galizur, Archangel Orion, Archangel Batkol, Archangel Adonachil, Archangel Abastahan, Archangel Vermil, Archangel Adonai, Archangel Dikviel, Archangel Baradil, and Archangel Ashma. Active. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. No level of consciousness can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology as it can override any circuitry. Passive, active and aggressive. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy, or with a transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way, equip and go. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Shepherd's Orb is a presence of divinity that allows anyone that you are engaged with a clear path to forgiveness or a direct audience with infinitely expanding creator source on the matter. This is a truly compassionate tool of divine orchestration. Active. Archangel Zagzagal's Staff of Heavenly Might rains large crystal masses upon a targeted area. Great for large targets, works on the physical and non-physical as well. Active. Archangel Zadkiel's Staff of Justice is a tool that is best used on a macro level and can help move things along that are stagnant. It can also summon and maintain force fields for protection purposes. Please note the next 3 tools are meant to be used in combination. They are sent to us to help us sustain our physical bodies. Active. Archangel Ariel's Wand of Comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a wonderful and comforting tool when equipped. Active, aggressive and passive long and short range. Archangel Israfil's Flaming Sword can protect you against all things directed to you on a macro or micro scale. It can also speed up the time in which something you wish to manifest will come to fruition. Active, aggressive and passive long and short range. Archangel Nasarajiel's Flaming Sword can bring any negative energy to its knees. It also can remove all obstacles in the way of something you wish to manifest. Please note the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Calaziel's Radiant Rays of Health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive short and long range. Archangel Theliel's Radiant Compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's Healing Staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Today's assignments. We are still working on a macro level, and thus the format will stay consistent. Please use today's current tools if you need assistance performing the tasks below. There is a false frequency code being sent out by a very strange new player in the galactic scene. These beings have come from a very long way, and are very few in numbers but are acting like they have many legions. They have set up shop in the secret Black Pyramids of Mumbai where the source of this disruption is located. To destroy these electrical structures you must overload its circuits with silver lightning and then go in with sword and shield to finalize its demise. This is also connected to what is called a junk box, located on the far side of the moon. Disable the junk box the same way, and then imbue the entirety of the moon with rainbow plasma. We have mentioned that there are motherships over many cities of Earth, and most are up to no good. The most obvious is the one currently over Japan, which has been seen by multiple governments and civilians alike after moving from its original location above Beijing, China. This ship must be disabled with sword and shield, or by hand. Large-scale macro attacks can be shielded by this vessel, and this is why it has not been defeated as of yet. Activate the ancient ruins of Mars with platinum lightning and connect it to Atlantis and Lemuria. Then connect these structures to the Terracotta Army, who will immediately clear the active physical dimensions of any demonic and less than desirable presences. At this point, we must imbue the Terracotta Army with rainbow plasma to help them succeed at this task. This is very much the prophesied awakening of the army of the dead, and it will produce amazing results. The ancient army will be welcomed with open arms to our Templar Legion, and will be given the full protection therein. Today's meditation is below, please enjoy.